Hi y'all, it's Alec with Sharing the Journey. On our last video, we talked about how you compare to the average American. And in that clip, I talked about how the average American was 17 pounds overweight. And then I said, man, I wish that's all I was 17 pounds overweight, because in reality, I'm like 30 pounds overweight. And I decided, I can do something about that. So my days off at the campground are Friday and Saturday. So Friday morning, I got up and got on the scales. And I'm sorry, I'm cooking. I'm here doing some vegetables on the old Blackstone. I got on the scales and I was shocked to find out that I weigh 223 pounds. Now that's not the heaviest I've ever been. When we were working at the Santa Cruz KOA in California, I had a similar revelation. I got on the scales one day and I was 238 pounds. I was huge. And I did something about it. And in the 6 months, sorry, the hot water heater just kicked on. That's the hot water heater here on the camper, Tiffin 32SA. Cindy's in the shower. I lost weight. Took me, I think we were there for 5 months. And then we took 3 weeks off. So let's say in 6 months, I got down to 192 pounds, which Cindy said I started looking too small. And then we got what I thought was an amazing job offer to go to Minnesota in February, leaving California, going to Minnesota to become the operations manager of a campground. And Cindy was going to run the campground store, which did about, well, before she took over, or her and her friend took over, the store was doing $150,000 during the 6 months the campground was open, and ended up, I think, when we closed up after our first year, it did close to 310,000. Anyway, the job was very stressful. Had some conflicts with people that worked there, which made things harder. And anyway, we left there and came here about a month ago. 2 winters in Minnesota, negative 20 degrees was tough on us and the Tiffin. Got here and I could tell I'd gained a good bit of weight. Well, from 192 to 223, you can do the math. That's like 30 pounds, give or take. And I felt good when I weighed in the 190s. So I've decided to go on a weight loss journey, and Cindy's kind of doing her own thing with it. She's done really well. I promise not to give out her weight, but she's been dieting for a while, and she's lost close to 20 pounds. But me, I've been drinking a beer in the evenings, eating Little Debbie's at night, maybe having the occasional cocktail. Cocktail of choice is honey whiskey by Wild Turkey, which I have not had in a month now, since we got here. Take a look at those vegetables, aren't they looking good? So this is one of my favorite meals, or snacks. I do this all the time. I'll eat it at night. Love fresh vegetables. Up, just dropped one. Let's go over and see if the dog wants it. Chance, here you go, buddy. Up. We'll see if he eats it. Anyway, so how am I going to lose this weight? I set a goal of 195 pounds. I think that's a reasonable goal. So that's 28 pounds I need to lose. So I downloaded an app called MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to do calorie counting, So I've set my goals: 192 pounds, or 195 pounds, I'm sorry. Exercise, light walk or something 3 times a week. Usually do that with the dogs. And cut down or totally quit drinking beer. So those are the 3 goals. Only had one can last night. And sorry for making this video later. I should have made it Friday, but when you live the full-time RV life, you like to do stuff. And so we went hiking in Yellowstone, and yesterday we made a long day out of it because we're just down the street from Yellowstone. We drove to the Grand Tetons. Didn't get back till almost 10 o'clock last night, but oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Anyway, back to my weight loss journey. So we are, I'm going to do MyFitnessPal, and if you have the app downloaded, you can friend me, and my username is FullTimeRVLife, one word. Here, let me switch around real quick and see. So first I take avocado spray and Mrs. Dash. I'll put a quick douse of avocado spray, and then I'll sprinkle some Mrs. Dash on the Blackstone. Love using the Blackstone. And I'll just kind of mix them up a little bit. They're getting close to being ready. Sorry about wandering the camera. I'm paying more attention to my food than I am y'all. So you can follow me on my journey on MyFitnessPal, or I'm going to try to make it a goal of, since I weighed on Friday, is every Friday weigh, come on here and tell you how I'm doing. Now the other goal I set is, this time instead of doing a fast loss, I want to do a slow loss. So I've set it 1 pound a week. If I lose more, that's great. Other things I've set up is it automatically calculates my calories. I think I've got 2,150 calories a day because I set it as moderate activity and all that stuff. So in 28 weeks, we should have a slim, trim fighting machine over here at 195 pounds. So I'd like for you to, of course, subscribe to the channel, follow my journey weekly, and I'll still be posting other content too, like I work at 2 KOAs here in Yellowstone. Cindy works at 1. I work at Mountainside and Westgate. 3 days a week at Westgate, 2 days a week at Mountainside. So I want to do a review of both those. I want to do an update since we took 3 years off of YouTube. I want to do an update and other encouraging videos. One thing I don't do is, like, my aunt asked me the other day, well, why don't you do videos of like Yellowstone and the Tetons and all that kind of stuff? And when I'm in those places, I like to just enjoy time with my wife and the hiking or sightseeing. And I don't have all that fancy equipment. We don't have a computer in the motorhome. We just have this, our 2 cell phones and a Samsung tablet. Oh, and we've got an old iPad that we use when we're traveling. It has a SIM card, and we can look for free places to stay when we're traveling. So I don't do those kind of videos. I tell you who has encouraged me is, if you've never seen a guy on YouTube called Sarasota Tim. He does a daily video, which is too much for me to do in my current lifestyle. And they're all uplifting. If you haven't seen him, go see him. But he's the one that has, watching his videos, encouraged me to lose weight, to quit drinking my shot or 2 of whiskey every night like my grandpa, Daddy B, used to do. Yeah, he's just a very inspirational guy. And so that's what I want to do. I want to talk about enjoying your life when you retire, staying healthy, and that sort of stuff. So join me on the journey. Oh, let me show you real quick. It's been a while since any of y'all have seen the camper. So there's our Jeep. We call her Adventure. That's our Adventure Jeep. Here's our motorhome, 32-foot Tiffin 32 SA. It's an open road, so it means it's a gas model. I'm a retired cop, so I don't have diesel money. She's got a beautiful full paint. On the slide, we mark where all the fun places we've been. I've got to add 3. We've been to 3 places since that. We've been to the Tetons. Somebody back home sent me, I forgot to get when we were at Congaree National Park. And then we went the other day up to Quake Lake, which I want to go back and do a video on that too. Quake Lake was amazing, and the story very inspirational and stuff. I think those veggies are done. What do you think? Anyway, I've got to get ready for work. I got to put these in the refrigerator, ration them out. That's 4 different snacks right there. So anyway, remember, hit subscribe. If you like the video or want to like the series, thumbs up. Thumbs down if you want to, but I prefer a thumbs up. Do those 2 things for me. It'll help me grow the channel. I'm at 219 followers. I'm trying to get to 1,000. You know, all YouTubers trying to get monetized. 1,000 followers and 4,000 view hours. So if you can help me, fine. If not, that's fine too. I'm still going to keep trying to do this. Anyway, happy camping. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thank you.